When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. They are focused on really being productive in the red zone here today. That's been a strength of theirs all season because they have the best.
And the Terrapins ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So Ohio State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Looking downfield, it's Magoo. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to beat him to the left. Swamped immediately.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Caught, it's Glover. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Henry. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gain of 16. And that's good enough.
The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the counter. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This tight end's a weapon because he can give you yak after the catch. You see him break that tackle? That was pretty impressive, showing off his athleticism.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires downfield. Left side is Henry. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gambit, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off-play action. So close to a touchdown, but just out of bounds on the left sideline in the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Going to the run, it's Henry. Maybe some room here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. He's now got 78 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season. The Buckeyes line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to.
Looking for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This quarterback has been locked in. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. Comes down, it's Henry. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touch.
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And this young signal caller is playing well beyond his years. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Out wide left, it's Bell. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Cuts it upfield. It's Henry. Got a little grass. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. He now has 111 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. To the air, it's Magoo. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. 2nd and long here. Going with the ground game left. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
When you're in zone.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Snaps it in the shotgun. Right side, it's Henry. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. In traffic, it's Bell. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
By the receiver.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Gain of 23 on the play.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Dropping back, it's Magoo. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a crease, it's Henry. He's past the marker. Hits the afterburners. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
52, Maryland, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense is there to greet him. The give on the counter. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Slips a tackle and he's got room. Break. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. To the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.